Tonight, we talk about social media and other fun shenanigans.
Yeah,
Get ready.
late nights, open mics, open minds. If you found this, you're right where you're supposed to be. Let's talk. Yeah. Mic light on, chair lean back, another thought running laps in my head like that. No mask, no act, just truth on wax. If it's heavy, we lift it. If it's funny, relax. From the noise outside to the quiet inside. Every voice got weight, every moment got time. Some days feel fast, some nights feel long. So we hit record just to make it make sense again. Talking wins, talking losses, talking life in between. How the dream look bright, but the path ain't clean. If you ever felt stuck, if you ever felt seen, pull up close. This is space where you breathe. No script on the table, no clock on the wall. Just a groove in the room when the questions fall. This the Groovy Guy Podcast. Press play, let it ride. Real talk, slow time. Let the stress slide. From the laugh out loud moments to the deep down truth. If it's coming from the heart, then it's coming from boom. Yeah, the Groovy Guy Podcast, where the vibes stay strong. Where a minute turn hours when the groove come on. If you're here for the insight, or just kill some time, you in the right place. Welcome to the mind. Yeah, some days it's jokes, some days it's deep. Some days you barely hanging on by sleep. But we talk it out, yeah, we air it clean. Turn weight into words, turn silence to steam. Conversation stretch past the surface layer. From the plans we make to the fears we carry. No perfect answers, no claiming control. Just trying to understand how the world unfolds. From pop culture talk to the personal side. From what if questions to the reasons why. If you ever ask life, what's next for me? You're not alone, yeah, we all think deep. This the Groovy Guy Podcast. No rush, no race. Just a voice, just time. Just a headspace. Whether rolling in the car or alone at night. Let the groove keep you company, keep it light. Yeah, the Groovy Guy Podcast, hosted by Boom, where the mic stay warm and the thoughts stay true. Every episode, another moment in tune. If you feel real to you, then we did it right. Sometimes you don't need answers. You just need to hear somebody say it out loud. That's what this is. Life don't come with a manual page. We learn in real time, we grow with age. From old regrets to the brand new goals. Still trying to figure it out how the puzzle folds. But there's power in talk, there's peace in sound. In hearing your thoughts when they slow down. So if today felt heavy, if tomorrow unknown, sit with me a second, you ain't alone. This the Groovy Guy Podcast. Let the groove sink in. Where the talk stay honest and the vibe stay genuine. No matter where you at or the mood you're in, there's room at the table, yeah, you always fit in. Yeah, the Groovy Guy Podcast. Turn it up and down. From the first word spoken to the silence spoken. If you take one thing when you leave this room, let it be this. You good, you here, and the groove live on with boom.
Well, what's going on, guys? We are here for, putting that away. We're here for another episode of the Groovy Guy Podcast. Let me just, probably should turn that on when I was setting up the stream, but I didn't. And that's okay, because part of this journey of the Groovy Guy Podcast is me learning how to be a better content creator, because obviously I am clearly already pretty talented, but I need to get better at it. I like that a little bit. I like that a little bit more. Maybe I'll lower in a second. I don't know. Yeah. Hey guys, how's everybody doing? We got Sapphire Moon, we got Sydney Gamer, we got Kage. How y'all doing? I'm okay. I was talking to Glowshine. Get a load of this guy. You know what? Yeah, get a load of me, right? I still gotta shave. I gotta like trim this up, but that'll come when I finally get over being lazy. Um, I'm doing all right. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, tonight we're gonna be talking about social media. And if it was gone, what would you do? Because like social media is a serious part of like modern like everything. I'm sorry, I gotta like lower just a little bit. Do it like that. Yeah, so like when I talk with my hands a little bit more, you can see. Yeah, social media is a serious like part of our like society nowadays. I was talking to Glowshine earlier, and like we were trying to like come up with like a topic for me to go over tonight, and I couldn't really think of anything. It was making me really wonder, like, damn, bro, I can't think of shit. I could never set up a show, blah 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 blah. And yeah, so I went to ChatGPT and typed it in, and it gave me all like 20 things on what to talk about. Sup, Mr. Boot, Mr. Powell, can't watch live. Will be have to be a part of the rewatch game. I appreciate that, Barn here. Thank you so much for just stopping by. I appreciate that, man. Um, but yeah, and I saw the social media thing. I was like, damn, this actually I kind of like this because social media, like, I've been using it since I was like 10. I want to say like 10, 11, something like that. When I joined Facebook for the first time, and Facebook had games on it, right? So like they had this like battleship game. They had what is it? The Farmville, I think it was called, that everybody was like obsessed with, right? And I thought like, oh my god, Facebook's so cool. Like I wanted to friend everybody just so I can send them invites to that game to get bonuses and all that. And I just, like then you started using Facebook more for interactions, right? Just messaging people, keeping in contact, which I did a lot of back in like early 2010s, like 20, what is that? 2011, 2012, something around that. Social media has impacted our society a lot, and me personally, I don't like how it impacted everyone. A lot of people have had negative impacts from social media, and trust me, I'm gonna get to that soon because it's kind of crazy. Like a lot of the problems people have nowadays, including like whether it be like their anxiety, like how they interact with people, how they even like their confidence. It just has destroyed a lot of like how people have like their self confidence. Um, but yeah, Facebook was a thing. Then all the parents started getting involved, and then like a lot of people left Facebook, including myself. I then went to Twitter. I went to Instagram. Like went to all these other sites, and there are a lot of other sites that I can't even exactly think of off the top of my head. Like I remember back in high school, there was like a dating website called like My Yearbook. It was one of those like worldwide things that like anybody could get. It's gone now, or it was rebranded. But the rise of social media in general really like just damaged people, right? You have so many people who have like body dysmorphia, like to an even higher degree than what they used to do and what they used to have. You have so many people who like they will not even interact with people IRL. They're too afraid to go up to people, too afraid to talk to people. They're more than willing to send somebody a DM, but they don't want to even like just go up and like say hi. Myself personally, I'm like grateful that because I worked so much when I was younger, I've never had an issue just having a conversation with somebody. I can easily walk up to someone and just talk. Um, let me just double check. Green, okay, perfect. I'm just gonna put this right here just in case. Just in case. Uh, the like when it comes to like Instagram, right? Like you have all these women who just do nothing but like they watch, and it's not just women, it's men as well. They look at other people like bodybuilders, fitness trainers. You have like influencers who like they're constantly posting just photos of themselves, and obviously they're attractive, right? Everybody looks at them like, damn, I wish I had their body. I wish I had their money, their car, their family. And it makes you second guess yourself because like, oh, what have I been doing, right? Uh, Myself, I'm 28, and like I'm a single guy. But like I'll see so many people who like I graduated high school with on like Instagram every day, and they just it's pictures of their family, their kids, and it's like wow, it makes me feel like I'm falling behind. Things that wouldn't be considered normal are now normalizing and grow community with social media. Single gang, yeah, no, single gang. I feel you, Hashira. Yeah, I'm still gonna call you Hashira. I don't care. I know you said it's alright, but I don't care. Yeah, like there are so many things that we normalize now. Like, I'm sorry, but like the amount of red flags people have that they like joke about, like, oh, this is my red flag, ha 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 ha. Like, that's not normal. That's not funny. But it's just, but now it's normal, right? Someone who used to like be considered like a 2 or a 5 is now like put up on a pedestal, or they could be the other way around because of bullying. Like with social media, we now have internet bullying, which is to an even massive higher degree than it used to be. Trolling is like just a normal like way of life nowadays. Everybody likes gaslighting, myself included. When it comes to gatekeep, girl boss, gaslight, I'm the gaslighter. When it comes to just like messing with people in like any way you can, it's a big thing. People just want to like see other people cry. You have lol cows now on the internet, which, oh my god, they're everywhere because everybody has access to social media. Even people who say they don't, YouTube itself is social media. You can't deny that. You have a profile. You used to be able to message people directly. Like you had message boxes back in the early 2000s. Well, mid 2000s till early 2010s. Because I'm pretty sure that's how PewDiePie met his wife, through like DMs on there. And Darkside Phil, I'm pretty sure met his wife, his first girlfriend, on there. But yeah, it's like just YouTube itself is a platform. It's a social media, and the amount of information that we have here is so insane that there are trillions of videos being uploaded every single day, that like the servers are constantly over flooded. And without YouTube itself, like that all just disappeared. There's so much information and like content like for the world that would like just be gone. I feel if people focus too much on what they want and not actually work towards some of those things you can gain if you have the willingness to work for it. Easier said than done, obviously. Of course. It like actually will kill a lot of people's motivation seeing like somebody you could easily be happy over losing 2, 3, 4 pounds, then go on Instagram or Twitter and see like a bodybuilder and go, oh well, why am I even trying? And I won't even lie, I've had that. I want to start going back to the gym again sometime soon, but like it can be demotivating when I see like videos or photos of people who just don't try, or they have a better metabolism, or like genetics and other things like that, or just they have a better work ethic than I do. And it's like, oh man, I don't know if I can ever get that. And yeah, it depends on your feed as well, like your own algorithm. Yeah, like and it's crazy with how much spying a lot of these social media apps do. I could be talking about like a video game with somebody that I haven't played in years, and then get recommended like an Instagram short on it. TikTok is insane with how it's just taken over society. Thanks to social media, it's no longer about getting someone nice. It's about getting with 10 out of 10 men or women. It really does destroy people's confidence, and I was a victim of that. Oh well, I'm happy if you're doing better though, Hashira. That's awesome. Like it happens a lot. Like cheating is so much easier, and we all know a certain Spoon and his lady. If you're a part of that community, who was involved with cheating emotionally, but like it's things are just so different, like if you look at like a show like Friends, Seinfeld, they would go out every single day. Like these were all a bunch of 30 somethings, or young 30 somethings, or late 20 somethings. They would go out, have fun, meet up, they drink, they'd meet people, they'd have relationships. Everybody is just all about staying home now. They don't want to go out, they're afraid to meet people. Or if they do, there's so much online relationships now that are a thing, which don't get me wrong, I have nothing against an online relationship. But like it's so different because of like how weird the idea really was a couple like if you really like if even if you go back I can't say 10 years ago, like 20 years ago at this point, it's actually crazy that how common it is now. Oh. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna ignore that. Uh as as long as you're smart about that stuff, that's fine. Privacy exists for a reason. Yeah. I have a coworker, or well, former coworker. She met her husband through Yahoo Mail, and at the time she lived in like South Vietnam, and he was up in like New York State, and they met through like again social media, emails like Yahoo and all that. That's technically a social media with all these different sites that they can use. which is really, when you think about it, like I said before, YouTube is technically a social media. Discord, I use Discord every single day. I have used Discord every single day since around 2016. It's pretty crazy. It's like, you'll look at your phone and you could tell like what percentage of like each app you use. For me, it's like YouTube, then Discord, and then like Instagram, Twitter. Like it'll go back and forth between the two. Or like maybe ChatGPT. Mindset matters too. Can't always be negative. Reading philosophy books has helped me with that. Yeah, dude, philosophy is so nice when you like start to like sit down and understand it. Um, but if like social media were to disappear, there are so many like, I think long term good effects for the world, but like short term, like, ooh, that would fuck things up. Because without social media, like, think about how much news and information gets spread around. As of the time of this stream, it's 1/4/2026, January 4th, I should say. Venezuela just got bombed by the U.S. Their president was kidnapped. Regardless of your experience on that, or like what your opinion on that, I should say, I only found out about that because of social media. I was on Discord talking to somebody who runs a news page on Twitter who had all the information on that, and that's insane to me. Talking from experience, being in an online relationship just wasn't a real feeling for me. Me and that person both agreed on and went separate ways. But yes, online relationships are crazy. They are common. We're 3 days into 2020. We are, yeah, technically I'm 4 days now into 2026. But yeah, it's the year has just started, and this year has been insane. And thanks to social media, we've learned about it so much faster. Um, all the things going on in Venezuela right now, like I literally have been watching videos upon videos of people like cheering and crowds like celebrating due to what just happened, like the U.S. bombing and taking the president, like, because apparently he was a dictator. I don't know much about the subject, so I'm not gonna claim. But yeah, if it wasn't for social media, I would not have any information on that. I wouldn't know. Like I would be left in the in the gutter. If you think back to like the Vietnam War with the U.S., one documentary I watched years ago, one of the guys was talking about like his like training and deployment, and when he was drafted, he had mentioned like he was just some kid from like I think it was Ohio. It was like the Midwest or something in that area. And he's like, to him, he had never heard of Vietnam. It was just some random country in Asia that like he just learned about that he thought, oh, we're gonna be in there and out in a few weeks. And it just without social media, you would have like there are so many countries I'll learn about or hear about, and I'll be like, oh, where the fuck is that? And like I have my I have the internet, of course, but like when something's trending, I'll then see it. Like when South Korea had their problem with there was their prime minister last year, I only knew about that because of social media. Like I had Twitter. I learned things from social media that I wouldn't learn from news media. That's good and bad. Don't forget about the Trax jewelry fight. True. I don't know what that is, but true. You can barely keep anything private anymore. News spreads so fast, and it's hard to get rid of that news because of the reposts and all. Yeah, there's so much that you can't keep private anymore. That's why doxing is such like a dangerous thing because that all goes through social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Discord, YouTube. But all it takes is me going on a popular YouTube stream and sending in a super chat saying, "Hey, so and so lives at this address in this state or town or country," and it's all over for somebody. It's just all over. Okay, I saw that. I can get rid of that notification. And yeah, the internet is dangerous, Hashira. Like I'll be honest, if I ever do have kids or become a father, I'm not letting any of them get any social media for at least a couple, until they're at least like 18, and they're gonna be like, well, I'm gonna have to check. I would have to check their phones, obviously, right? But I don't even want to know if I don't want my kids on any social media. That shit's dangerous. Um, yeah, no, that's just me though, and it is dangerous depending on how you use it. Like the only things I have now are Twitter, YouTube, Discord, and I have an Instagram that's like a personal Instagram, right? Like I'm not worried about any of mine because I have a private account, right? Like obviously anyone who I allow to follow me has access to it, but I don't post anything about like my personal life. Like when I went to Comic Con, my dogs, things like that, sure. But you're not gonna see me posting like, oh hey, I'm hanging out at this restaurant on this day, this, like that's no, I'm not gonna tag the address of where I am. I'm not gonna tag any of that because it's dangerous, right? Like, fuck that. Fuck that, dude. Um, yeah, but like if we were to lose, like just say, we'll start with like YouTube, right? If YouTube disappeared, by the way, here's my credit card info. Thank you. I appreciate the Hashira. I'll make sure to save your shout out after I buy my new Porsche. But like without any of that, right? Like we'll start with YouTube. Just imagine, like, think of all the tutorial videos that are on there, right? Like how to give mouth to mouth, like CPR, I should say, how to change a tire, how to fix something, how to do certain like projects. It's so strange to think about what information we're losing out on. Because I'll be honest, I didn't really know how to change a tire at one point. And when I had a flat tire, I literally just YouTubed it. I found a 5 minute video for that car that I had, put it on times two speed, watched it, and I knew instantly how to do it. Like it was something so simple. I'll fight someone, but that's because I'm capable. But yeah, IRL is not something I'd live stream. I would never have got the platinum on God of War Ragnarok if it weren't for YouTube. Dude, the platinum for God of War Ragnarok, that's a serious achievement. But yeah, like, and just videos in general, like it's an entertainment platform, like news stations, right? While TV, you can't call TV a social media. It's not. It's nowhere near close, but they all have YouTube channels, they have Twitter accounts, they have Instagrams, they have Facebooks. It gets that information so much out, like faster out there, because most people nowadays, or not most, but like a lot of people don't really watch TV anymore, myself included. I have a TV right back there. I gotta turn my, it's weird. It's on the back of my left, but because of the way the camera. I have a TV that I have not turned on in like 2 or 3 years. Well, 2 or 3 years. I would say like maybe 2 years. Yeah, something like that. But like, I haven't turned it on in years. And I have a computer right in front of me that I can like look up videos or look up knowledge. I've never gotten past Silent Hill 2, if not for the internet. Just beats it. Hell yeah. Congrats. Um but yeah, like that it spreads so much more information out there because of it. We have things like Instagram keeps people together. I'll be honest, I have a friend who I have not spoken to since I think my junior year of high school because they moved, but we have each other on Instagram. And the only reason he and I keep in contact is because I'll send him an Instagram reel, he'll send me one, and that's the game we play. I have not seen him since the end of 2014. It's currently 2026. That's 12 years almost. 11 and a half, we'll go with. And what the fuck? It's just, like we're still communicating because of that. I really use my TV just occasionally for local news. Exactly, right? The only time I'm ever looking at a TV is when I wake up in the morning. I turn on the kitchen and just I'll watch the news, see like what kind of traffic is going on. I keep getting boss to promote a random gross OF on Instagram. Literally, yeah. You get so there and like, oh, don't even get me. We'll get to ads probably eventually in this. But yeah, right. Like Instagram is all about just posting yourself, what you're doing, your family, activities you do, your hobbies, like just about your life. Even people who only post food, like what they're eating for dinner, that's still your life. Me, I upload. I have like I think it's called a highlight. I upload. I have it all in a folder. Like since I started in the beginning of 2025, like all my like subscriber milestones for YouTube. Like it starts at like 2100 or 2200. That's like every 100 I upload a new one. I just use it for memes, so I build my algorithm brick by brick. You do not want to see my Instagram algorithm. It's not YouTube appropriate. Half of it's memes, but the other half I don't know. Uh, yeah, I'm not gonna show that. I thought about like, can I show it? No, I probably shouldn't. Um, but yeah, no, it's don't get me wrong, right? Like Instagram's cool. Like the only thing you'll see of me on there is like me, my dogs, my Comic Con cosplays, um, and then like my algorithm is just all like things that people do. Like you'll have fan pages and all that. My Instagram's fine. What's wrong with y'all? Cryo, if your Instagram's fine, then you're a humbler man, not humbler. You're a kinder man than I am, I guess. I don't know. Uh, Hey Octoling, how are you? No, I get cosplayers too. I'm not innocent. Exactly, exactly. Octoling, how you doing, man? It's good to see you. Um, where was I? Yeah, Instagram. So yeah, Instagram. If Instagram disappeared, right? I'm just imagining like a world of people just not like. I feel like people would take less photos of themselves. To be honest, like I'll get photos of my nephew now. I'll get photos of from friends, family, like through text messages and all that. But it's really not that common anymore, you know. Like usually it's like, oh, did you check out my story? I posted it there. Or did you check out my Instagram? I posted it there. And then I have to go to their Instagram. I have to find it, save it, and it's like, well, okay, well these extra steps. But yeah, no, you would just, and a lot of people would lose their. Most influencers would lose their way of life if it wasn't for social media. I'm okay, Octoling. I'm kind of just. I wasn't sure what to do for my for like a stream tonight. I wasn't sure if I wanted to like game or anything, and I was trying to think of like a groovy guy episode, like what to talk about. So I chat GPT like 20 things to talk about, and we figured let's go with social media. Uh, but I will say, if it wasn't for Instagram, I do think a little bit of like body dysmorphia might start to go away because of all the people who just see nothing but like Instagram models all day on Instagram, right? Um, I don't. I think it would definitely like mess with a lot of people. I will say Instagram is kind of a competitor to TikTok in a way because of like the Instagram reels. And it's funny that Instagram is kind of what helped kill Vine, in my opinion, because around the time, like before Vine lost a lot of its like users, that was when they started like allowing videos on Instagram. And I'm pretty sure Justin Bieber, I think he did the first ever video. I think it was him. Don't correct me if I'm wrong. We're gonna just let me be right in my own world, okay? If I'm wrong, just don't tell me if I'm wrong. Um, Discord, if it wasn't for Discord, you would lose so much interaction with a lot of people. You would lose so much communication. You'd lose so much like communities would have to like go to whole other like areas of the internet. Shout out old man BBP1. Exile, can't you see? I dropped the one. The one's gone. The one's gone, dude. But yeah, fate. Okay, BBP. That's right, BBP. Just wait for BBP tries it, all right? We're going full dark side Phil. Um yeah, these people who are chronically online need some help. They build connections with people who don't even know they exist exactly. The parasocial relationships. Mr. BBP. Yeah. Discord has a good lifeline. Honestly, Discord, I would say Discord's one of the better social medias in terms of like helping people, but like people definitely spend and waste too much time on it. And depending on why you're using it, like if you're just a part of a community, like or if you're in like voice chats all day, depending on who you're in that voice chat with could be a big issue, right? Because if you're in like an online relationship or you're just in a VC with friends, that's good, right? But then you have like detractor communities, you have like doxers, you have people like that who are like just getting together with other like haters and like starting bad things. Um, I'm pretty sure the government last year kind of like get a lot of Discord files and like start like keeping track of it. Did that happen? I don't know. I feel like it might have happened, but I don't remember. And again, don't correct me if I'm wrong. Just tell me I'm right. Just tell me I'm right. Okay, that's all I care about. We Yeah, Discord, I would say if it disappeared, it wouldn't be much. It would have a major effect on a lot of people, but I don't think it would be the end of the world. I think something would rise up quickly and take its place. Uh, Instagram, Discord, Facebook. I talked a little bit about that would be like a little bit of like I think Facebook can go and it wouldn't really change much, really. I think Facebook would disappear and you'd have a lot of moms on the internet. You'd have a lot of like people who would like cry, but you wouldn't really like it would like not much would be lost. I don't know about that. It's not that safe. I mean, Discord can't like I would say Discord if as long as you're smart enough and you're with the right people, yeah, it would you should be fine. Snapchat can go. I have no care for it. All servers I'm in are official gamer community, so shit like you're describing hardly or never happened. That's also probably good mods though. No, that's true. I'm thinking more like the wings detractor community, like all the locale detractors, people like that more so. Let's. I'll finish Facebook. We'll go to Snapchat next. Facebook, as soon as that goes, it's I see no massive like backlash on the world, right? Like aside from like, oh, I was friends with my aunt's stepmother's brother's cousin's like nephew for 6 years on there, right? Like you're not losing anything. I think the only positive on my life that Facebook ever like had was my mother was able to reconnect with her brother's son who like was like he divorced his ex-wife and they moved up to a different state and like that's the only good thing I could think of in recent times. I know a lot, and like I know a lot of news and certain websites are they'll promote things on there or like they'll put news stories on Facebook, so that is kind of useful. That community is my first real exposure to internet culture like that, believe it or not. Really? Okay, I believe it. I mean, not everybody's as like internet cultured, I would say. Not everybody. Um, or like it's not that they're not internet cultured; they don't experience it the same way. And some people will jump in at different points. Some people will jump in and just have different experiences. Um, I like along those lines, yeah. Actually, I was able to reconnect with a childhood friend on Snap, so I guess tolerance is existence. I'm ignorant as hell on quite a few things, yeah. Well, everybody's ignorant on something, right? Not me though. Not me. I'm him. I'm him. I'm sorry, Cryo. Snapchat. Honestly, Snapchat can go. Snapchat is at the point now. I don't really know who uses it, to be honest. There are people. Get a load of this guy. I'm him. I'm him. What do you want? Snapchat is something that if it disappeared, again, nobody would really like care much. Like I know there are ads on there. A lot of people do advertise on Snapchat, but like I only use Snapchat because I have streaks. I send my one streak every day to everybody and then I disappear. I have a streak that's over 1,000, like I think almost 1,200 days long, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, I don't really use it. Like I don't use it for texting. I don't use it for chatting. There, like some people, like when you're like early on in a relationship, you'll use the flirt a little bit more because like the photos disappear. But I'm not hating. I'd like y'all to teach me the ways of the internet culture. However, I'm preoccupied at the time. Soon, soon though, soon. I mean, that's the thing, Cryo. Like, I'm not like entirely educated on everything, right? Like, there are so many different communities, right? Like the commentary community, I've never really been a part of, aside from the locale stuff. Myself personally, I've done a lot of like I've been in a lot of gaming communities. Um, yeah, like I aside from watching them on YouTube, like there's so much that I just haven't like I like commentary is not my thing, right? This is just something for me to like talk about and like discuss things, share my opinions with people. And it's something I want to do for like a couple years. So why not, right? And like as the stream goes on, I'm like focusing on my own beers. Like, damn, I want to like fucking pull it off. I hate it. I hate him. I hate him. Yeah, but there are advertisements on everything nowadays. It's no longer about making things affordable or accessible. It's now about how much money something makes. That's why gaming, dude, advertisements fucking suck. I am so tired of ads. Now, granted, right? I do think there are ways to make ads good. Like you have like Discord has like the quest thing and all that where like you can watch a video or like it's like, oh, play this game for this many minutes and get this, right? I think it's a little bit more reasonable. Like, hey, watch 30-second trailer of this game or this movie and you can get this many orbs on Discord. That's sure, I'll take it. But like when you log into an app and the first thing it wants you to do is buy like a yearly subscription, fuck that. No. Mm-mm. No ice. No. I'm not wasting it. Cassie Batman, hey, what's going on? Hi, how are you? How are you, Cassie? Um, yeah, it's just not for me, right? It's not. I hate ads. I bought YouTube Premium a couple months ago, and it's like one of the best purchases I've ever made. Like, yeah, it's a monthly subscription, sure, but like, it's so good. I love YouTube Premium. And Call of Duty. Listen, I don't play Call of Duty anymore. I have not played since Black Ops 4. And that was after like I played for like not even a month of after like when Black Ops 4 came out. And that was after like a 6 year break, something like that. Because I played Black Ops 2. I played in 2015. I think I played like a couple days of Black Ops 3, like in the summertime after it came out. And then I stopped and then went back to Black Ops 4. Like I Call of Duty's not for me, right? It's not. Uh it's just not for me. But yeah, but back to what I was saying. I think Snapchat can go, right? Snapchat gone. I know Drama Alert makes a lot of money and like other like news sites through like Snapchat, but bro, nah, I'm good. Kick. Anyone who here a Kick user? Anyone watches any Kick streamers? Any Twitch streamers in here? Who the fuck, dude? Can you imagine if Twitch disappeared tonight? It just got shut down. Halo is better. The quality, bro. Kick streamers are bums. Here's the thing, right? So for anyone who doesn't know, when it comes to like money on YouTube, and you know what? Just because I'm that guy, I'm gonna do this. Hold up. I'm gonna do this. How do I type this? How do I spell that? There we go. Bam! Setting a goal. 10 super chats of any amount, right? 99 cents or more. And I'll tell you guys a secret about when I was on Twitch. Because I used to be a Twitch streamer back in like 2018, 2019. Cruisador, Moist Critical, Among Old. I'm assuming you mean Asmongold. Yeah, Asmongold. Those are good ones, right? I don't really watch any of them. Moist Critical I follow on YouTube. I don't really watch him. I see clips of Queso all the time, but he seems like a cool guy, but I've never watched him. Deadmau, if you count him, I've never seen him either. You like Asmongold? I've never been a watcher of Asmongold, so I really can't talk about him. Uh, but like Twitch and Kick, right? So here's the secret for those of you who don't know, like why Kick streamers are actually kind of smart in a way. So when it comes to Twitch, any kind of money you make, right? Like say somebody did something that you made $5 off of, right? Whether it's like bits, I think it's called, or other things. Twitch takes half of that, so you only get 50% of any money you make. YouTube, if you sent me a $10 super chat, I'm only getting $7 of that. Kick, any money you make, you keep 95% of that. So granted, Kick is like start off as like if you're banned from Twitch and you're banned from YouTube, you go to Kick, right? Now there's another site called Party, which I think is made by Jack Doherty or something like that, which is like if you're banned from all those other sites, you go there. Sorry, Hashiro, Asmon is a recent thing. But like, yeah, you're kind of smart if you go to Kick. I won't even lie. Uh, when it comes to like, I think Rumble is like more of a political site. I believe. I think it's more like right leaning than anything else. But I'm not knowledgeable on Rumble at all, so I'm not even gonna speak about that really. But like all these streaming sites, like I think about Johnny Somali. Remember him? Like what was that? 2 years ago? Not even 2 years ago. Like he got in so much trouble in like Israel, South Korea, Japan, like, and now he's like in a federal prison, or like I think he was in some kind of court case. I have no idea. I have not heard about him since his court case. Kick, I hear, has better payouts, just a bad rep. Kick has a very bad rep because like there's a lot of like troublemakers over there. That Jack kid, PM. I agree with you. He's a fucking loser. Just because you make money though doesn't make you not a loser. Like he is an actual degenerate. Um, The fact that he'll like try to mess with people IRL and then he has a bodyguard jump in to like protect him. No. Nuh-uh. Nina Lynn. Who's Nina Lynn? I've never heard of her. I don't know her. You know, I'm a Google Nina Lynn right now. Let's find out who's Nina Lynn. Don't. Nina Lynn has been unbanned on Twitch after 3 weeks and is able to stream again. All right, well, I'm gonna call it there. I'm not Googling anything else since you said don't. She's annoying AF. Okay. Cool. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. She's also genuinely a bad person. Okay. I've never heard of her. She's one of those ratchet girls. If you know, you know. I'm aware. I've heard the word ratchet many times in my life. I have heard it many times. Yeah. Twitch. I think Twitch and Kick. So we already talked about how like YouTube would be a massive like. It would be horrible, realistically, for if like Twitch and Kick disappeared. I do think that would like damage a lot of like information that we have worldwide. Honestly, if it came to like, I don't think the world would end. I really don't. I think everything would be more than fine if if Twitch and Kick disappeared. Granted, there'd be a lot less entertainment going on, but I think I feel like people would be bored for a long time if those websites were just gone. You know, I think it's pretty sad. Oh, that works. Wow. I just learned something. I'm learning. Twitch and Kick. We talked about Snapchat. We talked about Twitch. We talked about Kick. Interesting. Very interesting. Dude, there are so many TV shows that I've actually only ever watched because of social media, like YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels. Like, I only learned about The Sopranos a couple of years ago because of that. I saw like a YouTube short of Tony like driving his daughter. She's like, "Are you in the mob?" And he's like, "What?" And like that right there is what turned me on to The Sopranos. That's now my favorite show like ever. All jokes aside, I really wouldn't care if things like Instagram disappeared. I feel like people would be way healthier mentally. They would be very healthy mentally. I don't think there would be like a massive. I think there'd be That's the thing. Like, I don't even know how to describe this really. Like, I feel like people might be more like energized, or if things like social media, like not social media in general, but like Twitch, Kick, YouTube, like I feel like people would be able to focus more because like everybody wants to watch something, right? Like everybody has like their eating show, everybody has their, like, hey, we're just gonna hang out show, like background noise. TV would obviously pick up more. Radio would like get more popular, but no, I was about to say like, would you count radio if we're counting YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, or YouTube, Twitch, Kick as like social media? Could you count radio? Which obviously no, you can't. It's the same. It's the same thing as like TV. It's just entertainment. It's not really that. Let's see. Nah, radio's a separate thing. Yeah, it's definitely a separate thing. Yeah, we've really talked about a couple of them, right? Twitter. Twitter is actually really crazy when you think about just how important Twitter really is nowadays. A lot of people say like the only reason Trump won the 2024 election, was it 2024? Yeah, 2024, was because like of Elon Musk and Twitter. There's so much information that spreads like wildfire because of Twitter. Like WWE and wrestling, I don't follow wrestling at all, but every single time there's wrestling going on, Twitter can lick the dirt from my shoe. Yeah, but like, it's important. Like that's something that like I think we would have some massive information, like even more so than YouTube. I think that would hurt the amount of like information that gets spread worldwide. I really do think because it's genuinely important nowadays. Like that's one of those websites that you can't really go without anymore. The government has its own Twitter page. The president does. Like every company has one. All like a lot of different like branches of the government have like their own Twitter pages. Like when Elon Musk was in, he was in charge of Doge, and they had their own thing. Twitter, I think, would be a massive tragedy if we lost it. I really do think like that would like mess with everything because like the whole Venezuela thing, right? Like my friend who was like doing the Twitter thing last night, the U.S. military just be posting crazy shit. But here's the thing, though. I like the U.S. military. Hold on, I'm a big to my FBI agent who's watching. I love the military. I love the U.S. But like, I will say I do love like when I get like the recommendations of like soldiers just goofing off when they're on like duty and all that. Like, yeah, it's like, oh, we're paying these guys to go to war. Twitter has the breaking news first. Thank you, Sapphire. That's exactly right. They do have the they do have the breaking news first with the whole Venezuela thing last night. I learned about it through my friend who was doing something on Twitter and saw that. Thank God we legally can't be drafted. Literally hashtag diabetes. um, don't get me started on scandals. One guy used government money on OFs. I believe that 100% cryo. OnlyFans, bro. We'll go to OnlyFans after Twitter. But side note, I wanted to join the army as a kid. Like that was my dream, and then I became a diabetic. It's like fuck, bro. I wanted to be a soldier. I love the army. Granted, it's because of movies, video games, and all that. But like, oh damn, I love the military. Hashtag shout out to the U.S. Army. Um, but you know, Twitter that it broke groundbreaking news. Everything that like if something is going on in the world, you're going to click on a Twitter, and that's like what guarantee going to be like a top 3, like what you're probably going to see first. I wanted to be in Air Force until diabetes. Hashiwara wanted to be Air Force. Cryo wanted to be a Ranger. Yeah, it sucks. Um, it sucks. It does. Those are our dreams. Don't let your dreams be memes, guys. Come on. No, like I would have been Ghost from Modern Warfare 2. Maybe you never know. Maybe you would have been. That's true. Um. Okay, my dog is like blowing bubbles. I'd be Maverick. I'm not patriotic enough for that. That's why. I'm extremely patriotic. I bleed red, white, and blue every day. Every day. I should probably go like to a doctor. Um. OnlyFans. Okay, let me ask you guys: would you consider OnlyFans a type of like social media? I'm an Air Force geek. Like, is OnlyFans technically a social media? Because I can hand to God, I have never used it. I have no idea. I genuinely don't know. I could not tell you. Would you consider it? Because there's a lot of people on it, and I know like it's like 99% women and like 1% other things. You can be patriotic and not join the military. That was my. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you're good. OF is an easy cop out for good looking women to get money. Hashira, that's the thing though. When it comes to OnlyFans, you don't even need to be good looking. Whether you're a man or woman, you don't even need to be somewhat or just decently attractive. You could be dog shit fucking ugly. Go on to OnlyFans, and there is a niche. There is a community who is into whatever you are offering. Into whatever you are offering. There's a community for it. There is. There is. My boy Rastov made a mention that he made an OnlyFans because he has nice thick plump thighs, and and he's like, oh, I didn't make any money. I'm pretty sure he said he didn't make any money on it, right? This is a topic Rastov. Exactly. This is a Rastov topic, and like, okay, here's the thing. Like, did you market it? Did you like put it out there, or did you just make one and expect people to find it? Like, dude, there's so much that you can make off of OnlyFans. The guy who spends money on that is high. That's so sad. Yeah, I start selling off my twink self, but I have more respect for myself than that, dude. That's the thing though. Like, if you're desperate enough, you can definitely make it work. And like, I've seen like Instagram will like recommend you those like e-girls and all that. Ooh, I hit my mic. They'll recommend you like e-rolls and all that, and I'll like sometimes get videos like, oh, like it'll be like a joke video where it's like, let's make an OnlyFans, move out, blah 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 blah, and it's like every month that they made money, it's like $100, $300, $100, $400. Like, I'm gonna be real, if I could bring in a couple extra $100 a month, doing something like that I personally consider easy work. Granted, it's not easy keeping your body in good shape. It's not easy keeping yourself to like in like high standards and all that, right? But god damn, bros, the amount of bro, I'm sorry, I'd sell my feet pics for like $100 a month. I would. I 100% would. I'm 100% starting a Mr. Boom Boom Pow OF, and it's just gonna be me selling feet pics. And it's not like that's the thing though. It's not even gonna be like my actual feet. It's gonna be like rulers, right, where I'm measuring things in feet. Put Boom on Feet Finder. Okay, Hashira. Here's the thing though. My friend Siren Brave Syrup, she actually put a picture of my foot on something, and I had like a couple thousand views and like a high rating. So I think I'm in the clear. I think I could do it. Shout out to Siren. Shout out to Siren. It's a sign. It could be a sign. If I ever become desperate enough, right? If I ever, and like you said, you made the comment about the twink, right? I'm not. I don't have a twink body, but I don't have a. I think it's called a bear or like a twunk, I should say. Like I'm like that average body. Like I don't work out, but like I have like that body like shape where like you could tell I'm like I work a lot, so like I have that natural muscle. Like I'm not like fucking jacked or anything. Um, hopefully I'll be able to change as this year at the gym. Hopefully. I'm probably gonna wait till like February or March for like all the New Year's resolution people to like just stop going so that I can go so it won't be as busy. Hopefully, hopefully. Uh, hopefully I'll be able to make time for that. I don't want to go before work because I don't want to get tired before work. I don't. I really don't. And I don't want to go just 2 days a week because I gotta find real time to go. Real time. Um, yeah, but OF, I think if OF were to disappear, isn't the term twink insulting? He called himself one. I'm not gonna tell him it's insulting or not. I don't know. I think it's fine. I got that lean build right now. It's hard for me to gain anything, but I'm slowly gaining muscle. Hell yeah, dude. Hell, that makes me happy, dude. I hope you hit your goal this year for your body. You know what? I'm gonna Google that right now. Is twink an insult? Twink and insult. The term twink is not an inherent insult or slur, but it is used highly dependent on context, intent, and the speaker's relationship to the LGBTQ plus community. It is primarily a descriptive subculture term with the gay community, but it can be used derogatorily. All right. We're just gonna say we're not using it in a derogatory term. We're being kind, we're being cool, we're being chill, we're just relaxing, all cool. So it's just gay. I would say it probably stems from that community, but I wouldn't call the term gay. Right? I would just say it's more like your body shape. I think depending on how you're using it, I'm not going to take it as gay, but I'm going to say depending on how you mean it, right? Right. So yeah, OF, if OF disappeared, a lot of people are saving a lot of money and a lot of people are losing a lot of money. A lot of women would lose a lot of money. I need muscle. I'm 6'2", 200 pounds. Need some healthy fat. Oh, okay. Always heard at an assaulting. Okay, yeah. No, I mean, I guess it depends on how you take it, cryo, right? Like, I'm not even going to go into the topic of like what a twink is. I'm sorry, I'm not. I will get derailed too much. I'm gonna get derailed way too much if I do that. Um, yeah, no, a lot like it's mostly women making money through OnlyFans, and a lot of women are gonna lose that income if OnlyFans were to disappear. A lot of men. There are definitely a lot of male models. I'm not gonna say there's not. There are definitely male models on there that like make money. They definitely. I feel like a lot of video editors and thumbnail makers are gonna lose money too, right? There's gotta be. There's gotta be. I'm the little definition of a twink. I'm straight. Well, yeah. Tell you what. Listen. Hashira, let's just say you're the shape of a twink, but that's it, right? You don't have to say you're not one, or if you are, well, you have the shape of one. There you go. You're cool, dude. Um, yeah, we'll go with that. I'm like in the middle of like a twink and a twunk, I think. Just call me small. Yeah, you're small. What's that mean? It's like, why are you so small? Um, what is it? Let me think. We did OnlyFans, we did Twitter, we did X. Well, X and Twitter are the same thing. We did. Sounds worse than twink. It does sound worse now that I think about it. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, OnlyFans, Twitch, YouTube, Kick. Are there any other social medias really? Are there that even need to be talked about? Did you ever see the movie Sausage Party, the Twinkie movie? Okay, okay. I have seen Sausage Party, and I know exactly who you're talking about, Octoling. I know 100%. I know exactly who you're talking about. Dude, Sausage Party was such a good movie. I don't care what anybody says. That movie was fucking slaps. Oh my god, that movie is awesome. Now that I think about it, that movie is actually awesome. I'm gonna look up right now, actually, like social medias. You know what? I asked ChatGPT before for a list. You know what movies are overhated? What movies? You tell me. Planes 1 and 2. I've never seen Planes. Let's see. We've got Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp. I'm not really a WhatsApp user. I think that's more of a texting app. TikTok, we kind of talked about TikTok a little bit. Snapchat, Telegram, X, Reddit. Dude, Reddit. Okay, we can definitely talk about Reddit. Reddit is Patreon. Is Patreon a social media? Would you consider? I mean, we could talk about it. Like Patreon is definitely great for like building projects, right? Oh, wait, the fuck? Who are you? What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna ignore you and pretend you don't exist. I'm gonna pretend you don't exist. Okay, we're just gonna do that. No, Reddit is okay. We'll do Patreon first. Patreon, I actually have no issues with. I don't know if I would call it like a social media exactly. Like you're posting things you're doing. You're posting things you're making, and you're looking for crowdfunding. That's actually really helpful. That is really cool. I do respect Patreon. Uh, what is it? Isn't there another site similar to Patreon? GoFundMe, I think it's called. Yeah, GoFundMe, where it's just like people like raising money. I don't see much of a problem. I've seen like Patreon is more like in terms of like you're a creator and you're making things and you're just kind of like putting it out there and looking for support. So I would say Patreon isn't a problem. I could see a lot of things getting a lot less crowdfunding if Patreon were to disappear. Like more so creators. Reddit can go. Telegram has some bad stuff on it. I've never used Indiegogo. I've never used either Indigo or Telegram personally. I've actually never used either of those sites. But yeah, Patreon, I think that we'd have a lot less creator support. They probably use more creators would probably use PayPal, I think. Probably. Or they push their channel memberships more. Depending on where they are. Reddit, dude, Reddit is a cesspool. Patreon to me just seems like a side hustle with content creation. Yeah, like there are a lot of content creators I watch that like they only post once or twice a month because like the content they make, like deep dives, documentaries, things like that. They use Patreon a lot to like support them as they're making it. That's kind of cool. Something like myself, I would never like. I did make a Patreon in the past, but like I never ended up using it. I don't think I would ever need one. Right? Like I have channel memberships I can get, which I appreciate anyone who gives channel members, or supports in any kind of way. Like, cause this is just a hobby to me. So whenever I like see that super chat or gifted member, I'm like, oh my god. But I've always heard that about Reddit. Meanwhile, I use it when I need to look up things. Dude, Cryo, let me tell you, it pisses me off when I Google something. I click on the very first link because I'm in a rush. I'm not paying attention, and it takes me to fucking Reddit. It's like, oh, you have to download the app. It's like, fuck, bro. Reddit is crazy. Like when you think of neckbeards, when you think of like people who are just like basement dwellers, it's usually Reddit is like the first thing that comes to your mind. Um, and I think what was it, 4chan? 4chan was like the early version of Reddit, or the other way around. Again, don't correct me. I never used 4chan. But yeah, if Reddit, there's a lot of information on Reddit. Like there actually is a lot that's like very helpful, but there's a lot of bad communities too on there. Like if it wasn't for Discord, I do think Reddit would be like have even more users just simply because of that. And I think if Reddit were to crash and burn tonight, I do think a lot of those users would go to Discord. Yeah, that happened to me with Google. Oh yeah. Yeah, like dude, I hate Reddit. It's not only like I don't really have a problem with the site. It's like I look at it and it's like I have no idea what I'm looking at. Like I feel like to me as someone who's never used it before, it's not like new user friendly. Obviously I could just be retarded, but like that's just me. Um Reddit has been helpful to me when I'm looking for something specific, but when it comes to interacting with people on Reddit, I imagine them looking like this. Um, actually, yeah, I completely agree with you, Hash. You're like, yeah, I do imagine them looking like that. I 100% imagine that. Yeah, no, Reddit like 4chan. That's the thing. 4chan ended, and a lot of people flooded to other sites, right? I think what is it? Fansly is like the alternative to Twitter, and I don't think that's gained a lot of popularity. But I do know like when I think it was it 4chan or was it like what's that? What was that art page? What was that art website that everybody used to like upload their art to, or like they would like just it was just for artists. What was that called? Yeah, 4chan is actually I believe it's gone. I believe the servers were shut down. I'm not I could be wrong. Don't tell me if I am wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's over. Um I'm trying to think what was that what was that like website? It was like a social media for artists. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember the name of it. I gotta look it up. What was the social media for artists in the 2010s? MySpace fading but relevant. MySpace, Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, other. There was one in particular that I can't remember for drawing artists. DeviantArt. Oh my god, DeviantArt. There was something that happened on DeviantArt. I wish I had talents like drawing. I wish I could draw too. I do wish. But oh my god, DeviantArt. I completely forgot about this. That's actually crazy. Oh my lord. Dude, DeviantArt, that's a whole nother like wave of like degenerates. That used to be like that website quickly turned into like a Rule 34 sharing website, I think. And then like they changed the rules. A lot of those like you couldn't upload stuff like that anymore. And then it just went straight to like they went to Twitter, they went to Instagram, they went to I think well Fansly is a thing now, but like not at the time. Rule 34 is Minthara on there. Listen, listen, there if you want to Google Minthara Rule 34, I will not stop you, but I'm just telling you, you should probably delete your history after you Google that. Oh, we love Minthara in this house. Hopefully I don't lose my next run. Hopefully I don't. Hopefully I don't. Oh, what's it called? Yeah, I'm probably gonna go back to Baldur's Gate tomorrow night. Keep your fantasies to yourselves. Listen, it's not my fantasies, right? I'm just respecting his question about Minthara from Baldur's Gate 3. Cause you never know. You never know what somebody's thinking, right? You never know. Um I know. You think we have that Snapchat, X, Reddit, Pinterest. I've never used. Nah, Mei Terami from Naruto is my fantasy. All right, I respect it. Kick, Rumble, which I don't have any knowledge about on Rumble. I couldn't tell you. LinkedIn, that's right. LinkedIn. Oh no, Blue Sky, not Fansly. Blue Sky was what I was thinking of before. But I just forgot about it. LinkedIn, dude. LinkedIn. Okay, what do you guys think about LinkedIn? Is that like good or bad? Because like LinkedIn is, it's all about like finding jobs and like getting your resume out there. Look up, she's actually a really cool character. I think I know May, however you say her name. Because I read the whole manga. I'm just forgetting who that is. Oh, her. Yeah, what is it? She's the Mizukage is what it's called. Yeah, the Mizukage. Never really cared much for her. I was never like, oh, she's so attractive and blah 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 blah. She's so bad. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. No, you're good. You're good. Um, couldn't be me. She's definitely cool. I've heard it's LinkedIn is important for tech workers, and if you're trying to find better career jobs, that's the thing, right? Like I actually found a few jobs in the past with LinkedIn, and like I never stayed at them long. They were just good side hustles for a little bit, but they're definitely helpful, right? They're definitely helpful. I have no negative things really. I think, and LinkedIn is another one of those like they post a lot of companies have their like stuff on there, so I would say LinkedIn is actually like a positive for like humanity. I guess you could call it. I guess you can call it a positive. Oh. Oh no. Did this just crash? No. Okay. Okay. I got very worried there for a second. Oh my god. I got very fucking worried for a second. I thought my OBS crashed. Um yeah, LinkedIn, I think we can keep LinkedIn in like the positive. Like I think it's all good. And you know what? I'm actually going to look up something real quick right here. So I'm not gonna look at the chat for a second. Let's take a quick look. I don't know what any of those are. Don't know what any of those are. Don't know what any of these are. People count Steam as a social media, Spotify, Zoom, Vine, Google Plus is considered a social media. Bro, we're not talking about all these. We ain't talking about all of them. Fuck that, dude. I'm not counting those as social medias. I'm not counting that. Fuck that, bro. Stream on social media unless it's groups they can consider. Oh, Steam is a social media unless it's in groups they're considering. What the fuck? Yeah, literally. What's going on, Erky, by the way? But like social, really? I can get Steam and Zoom, but Spotify? Yeah, like okay, Steam kinda, right? Like you have those like groups and communities that you can post, right? Sure. But Spotify? Oh, I gotta show you guys what I just found. Let me go back in. Let me just find because I closed the window. Because I went to tier list maker and I just wanted to like look up like what people consider social medias, right? Dude, hold on. Let me pull this to this window. Web page, window capture, not Discord. Uh, is it this one? Oh, here it is. Look at this, right? Who who is gotta get some plumbers out to fix some lines, but overall going good. That's awesome, man. But like, look at it, right? Like TikTok, I get right. Kick, I actually remember this texting app, right? iTunes, bro, social media tier list, right? Who made this? Who made this, right? Like, oh, you know what I gotta do? Wait, this is the wrong thing. Oh my god, I just realized. Hold on. Hold on. I'm embarrassing myself. I'm embarrassing myself. There we go. Who is like okay, DeviantArt? I kind of remember. Is that Quora on the second row next to Skype? Quora? Which one is Skype? I have no idea, right? all F. You know what? Let's do this together, right? You guys want to do this together? Where we? All right, Indeed. You know, I'm gonna delete. I'm gonna delete these. Right, we're gonna redo this in like the way I have been doing it. Right. Hold on. We're only gonna need. You know, we'll keep 3. Right. We're gonna do this together. Uh. Uh. Good. Bad. Meh. And we're gonna organize this in terms of how we think this impacts humanity if it were to disappear, right? So like personally, Twitter I think would be bad for humanity if it were to disappear. I'm going to be honest. I think it's actually a very important platform. I think it's very important. Something like DeviantArt, if it disappeared, I don't see it impacting humanity at all, if I'm being real, right? This is sound okay. Texting and calling would be awful. True. What do you guys think about SoundCloud? If SoundCloud were to disappear, would it be good, bad, or okay? Oh my lord. You know what I gotta do for a second? I gotta do this. I gotta go to this website. I gotta pop my chat out. Pop my chat. I'm gonna put this over here. Go back over here. Press F11. And then we're gonna podcast right back over here. And look at all the ads again, bro. The fucking ads. Let's see. I don't even know what that is. You don't know what SoundCloud is? I think SoundCloud would be bad. You got so many different people discovered there in terms of different music genres. Exactly. So SoundCloud is literally Spotify, but like the Temu Spotify, if I'm being honest with you, Immortal. I feel like realistically, I think SoundCloud would be a meh. Like realistically, like I don't think it would like be super bad, but it wouldn't be good for humanity if it disappeared. I think it like fits that like middle road. I think so. I have some producers who upload on SoundCloud. Yeah. I went to high school with a bunch of people who were SoundCloud rappers. Glowshine used to be a SoundCloud rapper. Fun fact. YouTube. What do we think? Like, if YouTube were to disappear right now, is that good for humanity or bad for humanity? I personally think it'd be bad. You know, I'll even poll you guys. Oh no, that's Q&A. Oh my god, I'm so retarded. I'm an idiot. I want to hear from you guys. We got a quick poll. SYS DMs is a cool one. Bad gone. All right, we got 3 votes for 4 votes. Who voted good for YouTube being gone? Who voted that? Who? Okay. Well, I'll give it like another minute. If we get to 5 votes on it, absolutely, I'll end the poll. But we're just gonna 5 votes. There we go. YouTube is going to bad. YouTube being gone would be horrible for humanity. Okay. There we go. And it was 6 votes. Damn, only 1 person voted for. YouTube has some good DIYs. Yeah. You know what? Let's vote for. Ask a question. I think I want to see what you guys think. I want to see what you guys think about this next one. I'm not gonna do a poll for every single one, but like TikTok. If TikTok were to disappear right now, would that be good for humanity or bad for humanity? Steam would be bad. I have a lot of games on there. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna say let's just put Steam in bad because Steam is like one of the platforms that like everything is like, you know, like there. Like that's actually one of like the proper websites that like they care about their employees, their users, all that. Like I trust Steam a lot. You got okay. Who's voting bad gone for TikTok? Who is in this chat who likes TikTok? Which one of you guys is that? I'm gonna end that poll. 5 votes. TikTok is going in good gone. Goodbye. I just hate TikTok. Yeah, fuck TikTok, bro. Uh, Kick. I could tell you right now. Meh, doesn't matter. That's like an old bad app. I never once used TikTok. Yeah, I have a TikTok account, but like that's because people keep making me get TikTok. Uh, TikTok Kick is one of those texting apps that like it was cool back when I was like a freshman in high school. People use it as like a texting app, but over time, it just got over flooded with like a lot of sexual stuff, pedophiles, and other bad things. So I don't see it being a problem being gone. MySpace is already gone, so I think I'll put that in meh as well. Skype, I'm pretty sure is dead. So yeah, isn't like Snapchat meh. Snapchat's a meh. Yeah, Snapchat wouldn't really affect too much. But never had a reason for also pricey reasons. So another reason. I didn't know that it had like a price thing. Isn't Kick the same as Twitch? No, so Octolink, there is an old like see this right here, like the KIK with the blue dot and like around it. That's for an old texting app. There is an app called Kick that's KICK, but that's completely different from this texting app called KIK. Like that's from like the early 2010s. Skype got axed for Teams. Yeah, okay. Because like a couple of these are like old things that like aren't even around anymore. TikTok privacy, not pricing. Gotcha. iMessage. Okay, that would actually be bad for humanity. I'm not even gonna ask you guys that because that's like that's like how people text with iPhones. Uh, let's see. You know what? Let's go next. We'll do start a poll. Next, we're gonna go with. I want to see your opinions on this. I want to get your opinions on this. And then let me change that just so we get an idea. What do you guys think about for Reddit? Like if Reddit just disappeared right now, like what are you guys thinking? We got 4 votes. It was 50-50 for a second with 2 votes. Oh, I'm new, Mr. Boom Boom. Glad to be here. Hey, I appreciate that, UG. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate that. I'm Mr. Boom Boom Pow. If you want, you can call me Matthew. Uh, I'm just doing a little Groovy Guy podcast. I'm really a gaming channel, but this is just a thing I like to do from time to time now. This is part of my New Year's resolution of just getting better at commentary, commentating or putting on a show or stream. But welcome. I appreciate you stopping by. Right now we're going over social media and whether it'd be good or bad if it disappeared. Holy shit, it's the real Yuji. It's the real Yuji. Uh, okay, we're at 6 votes and 50-50. I'm gonna need one of you motherfuckers to vote. Oh, there we go. 7 votes. Good gone. All right. So we are putting Reddit in good gone. Goodbye. I saw you. Rastov liked you then. Okay, I appreciate that, UG. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, Rastov's my buddy. He my buddy. Discord. I feel like Discord is a meh. There are other platforms for communities, but I feel like Discord wouldn't affect humanity too much. Hey, what's going on, Ashley? Thank you so much for stopping by. Uh, let's do Instagram next. Let's do that next. I just got an email. What the fuck? Oh, that's bad. Oh no. Let me log into my bank account real quick. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We are good. Same Ashley. Hi, how are you? Oh, I'm your favorite YouTuber, Immortal Kage. Oh, that makes me so happy. No, honestly, dude, thank you guys. I mentioned this the other stream when you kind of like talked about it the other day, but I never like saw myself being anyone's favorite anything. So like hearing like someone say that, like it's I don't it means a lot. Sater, what's going on, Sater? I think Instagram gone bad. Yeah, we have 7 votes. And you guys voted for bad gone. Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't Instagram would definitely have like a bad effect kinda. Uh yeah. I mean a lot of people lose connections, right? Google Plus, I never use it. Yeah. Uh well, so the way this vote is, right? It's good if it's gone, it's bad if it's gone, and it's meh, right? So like bad gone is like if it disappears, it's good for humanity. I probably should have worded this. You know what? Hold on. Good for people. Let me reword that again. Bad for people. There you go. I'm gonna word that slightly differently. Hope you're well, Ashley. Doing good. I've just been thinking a lot right now. What are you thinking about, Ashley? Let the chat know. Let them know. Let the chat know. Uh, Apple Music. I'm gonna say that's another meh. Like if Apple Music just disappeared, I don't see anything wrong happening. I don't. I don't see anything bad happening if Apple Music just disappeared, aside from like music sales. Indeed. What is Indeed again? What is Indeed? It's a job thing. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys right now. Indeed disappearing is not gonna affect the world at all. It's not gonna mess anything up. Pinterest. I'm gonna ask you guys about Pinterest. I've actually never used Pinterest. Let's see. See, is it good for people or is it bad for people? I want to hear it from you guys because I've never used Pinterest. You know what? I probably should have put meh. Right? It's probably meh. I'm assuming it's probably meh. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna be honest with you, Kage. I don't know what it is either. Well, my grandmother texted me the other day and she had me looking for an exact color for my prom dress, and we already made a decision. Okay, cool. I think we're just gonna I'm gonna end this right now. I'm gonna just put Pinterest in good, or if good or like in meh. Twitch, I think would have a. No, we'll come back to Twitch. FaceTime, meh. I say that. 4chan is gone, so I'm just gonna put that in meh. This is another calling app. Put that in meh. This I don't know what that is. Vine is gone already. I don't know what this is, so we're putting that in meh. We're gonna keep it to like the basic ones. What is this? Skype Messenger? That's gone, so we're gonna put that there. I want to hear you guys on this next one. This is going to. I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think about Zoom? You better move Instagram because it's not good for people. I agree with you. I personally think this is like I don't see. I personally think like Instagram ruins people entirely. Choice Ashley. Yeah, personally. That's just me. But what do you guys think about like Zoom? Okay, we got 4 votes and meh is winning. Cause like Zoom was good for the vid, that like what 2 years that we went through that arc. So Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Ashley, I heard about what happened to you in Fire Chat the other day with that guy Zach. I'm very disappointed in you, by the way, Ashley. There's two sides to Instagram, genuinely nice people and gooners. There's a lot of gooners. There's a lot of gooners on Instagram. Oh my god. All right, so I think with 5 votes we can call that a poll. Yeah, 60% for meh. So we'll put in. What did I just do? Zoom. Yeah, Zoom is going in meh. Uh, okay, I'm not even gonna ask. Tinder is bad for people. We're not even gonna discuss Tinder. It's kind of overused. I don't know what this is, so we're just gonna throw that in there. Spotify. Okay, there are so many music alternatives. Spotify existing or not existing would not affect the world at all. I'm sorry if you are a Spotify diehard. Oh, you know what? YouTube Music exactly. But here, let me ask you guys this, right? Do you like or dislike when people post their at the end of the year, like their Spotify stuff, like what music they listen to, what percentage of like a band or an artist, their genres, the amount of hours they spent? Do you guys like that or dislike it? Because I hate it. I just like it when people post that shit. That actually like makes me mad. Like that actually like really annoys me. I get annoyed when I see that. I don't I could not care less about what it is you've been listening to for a year. Let's see. There we go. I hate looking at mine. I listen to music others would find cringe. Mr. Move Out. I'm not talking to Zachary anymore. I stopped. Yeah, but Ashley, you should have never done it in the first place. I like it. It's nice to learn new music interests, unless it's crap. But that's the thing though, right? Like when I see people talking about it, like or like they're posting it, it genuinely makes me angry. I want to throw a tantrum like a big baby. I want to be a child. I want to be a child. I'm assuming this is Google Plus, so we're just gonna throw that in meh. I like you really don't need that at all. All right, you know what? Next up, we're gonna go with Twitch. I want to hear Twitch. Another option. Meh. What do y'all think about if Twitch for people? That's fair. Everyone's algorithm is different. Yeah, everyone does have a different algorithm, right? Really depends on who it is, what they look up, what they search, what they stay on and watch. That's like a big thing. That is like a big thing for people. Okay, so as of right now, meh. I realized it was a mistake and I regret it, and I took accountability. You took accountability how? Did you tell your boyfriend? That's the thing, Ashley. You can't just say you took accountability for it by admitting it. He's got to know about it. Damn, we got a 50-50 vote. Can we get one? Okay, hold on. That fifth vote went to good. We need at least one vote to for either bad or meh, so I can end the poll. And now we're stuck on it, which means we're gonna sit here and we're gonna wait for that sixth vote. If you're in the chat, click on the poll and help me out with the poll, please. I beg of thee. I beg of thee. I beg of thee, please. Help me help you by helping me show you what the poll needs to be. I told Zachary that, and we agreed it's not. Okay. Okay, Ashley. I gotcha. Thank you for whoever voted bad. Put a second vote in meh. Thank you. So we have 6 votes for in total, and meh and bad 1. So Twitch is going in bad for people. And next up, we got the grand one, the final one. There we go. This is a final poll. Facebook, good for people, bad for people, or meh? Meh. I want to hear from you guys. Facebook can leave. It's just Instagram for old people. It really is just Instagram for old people if you think about it. Oh my god, don't tell me we're going to have another fucking tie again. It's 40, 40, 20. Damn, this one hurts me because I started streaming on Facebook Gaming. Gave me my really, Satyr. That's really interesting. I've never actually used Facebook Gaming. I tried streaming a little bit on Facebook years ago, right? Like, but it was just so laggy on my end. Like, it actually like lagged my computer trying to stream on there. But that's crazy. That's interesting. We got the 6 votes. Let's go. So meh. You guys are putting it meh. That's crazy. I put it there before that. So I'll end the poll. So we have bad for people is TikTok, Reddit, Instagram, Tinder, and Twitch. Let's go. Facebook has it as well. Okay. For men, we got DeviantArt, SoundCloud, Kick, MySpace, my. Don't please tell me it. Oh no, my website crashed. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I love how this episode of the podcast is going. Oh, I was loving it too until that happened. All right, we're just gonna move on from that. Y'all saw it. Y'all saw it. Rewind it if you want to see it. Uh, oh man, this is interesting. Like, I actually have like a topic now for this. Need to refresh that. This is interesting for me. I'm trying to just get better at content creation. So doing this has just been fun. But the fact that the website crashed, I am going to cry like a little girl due to that. I'm going to cry. But we got through the whole poll. That's what matters, right? That's what matters. That's the only thing that mattered. Poll. We got through the whole tier list. That's what matters. And I know what? I'm proud of myself for that, if I'm being real. I'm proud of myself. Yeah, Facebook gaming is not going to be a thing anytime soon because it's shutting down, so I might have to start over YouTube or Kick. Don't know yet. I might take a break because grinding again going to be fun. Yeah, no, I feel that. I can definitely tell you, like, in my own opinion, I found the most success on YouTube. I think YouTube is a much better platform than like Twitch or Kick. Kick I've never used. I can't really talk too much about it, but like I just know it's basically the same as like Twitch in a way. Twitch, the fact that you're only able to stream and you make no, well, that's a monetization thing, but like that you make no ad revenue after a stream. Like for me, I like YouTube because not only are you able to stream, but you're also able to make videos. And video content, I need to get off my lazy butt and start making videos again. I think that's like the best kind of like content you should be making. If you want to see your channel grow and succeed, you need to be making videos. If it gives you an advantage, it helps you out. It's awesome. I love it. I love it. I think videos are what make YouTube special. I do. I think so. Right? Am I right? Can we all agree I'm right? Thanks, guys. I got ads at the beginning of this, by the way. Are you monetized? I am monetized, Hashra. Yeah. I am. I've been monetized since the summer of 2024. So like about a year and a half, right? Yeah, I can get super chats. I get memberships, goals. Like I can do all that kind of stuff. So like whenever somebody becomes a member, for me, it's like, oh my god, thanks. Because I do this as a hobby though. I literally like anytime somebody like sends me a super chat or gets a membership, to me it's like, oh my god, thank you so much. Like, you know, it's like to me it's like, thank you for saving my house. It means a lot. And you can get ads though on unmonetized videos, but like that's all goes to YouTube, that money. So yeah. Yeah. But I want to hear from you guys, for those of you who were here. Like what did you think? Like anything I need to work on, anything I should be focusing on for like future episodes? Because I feel like I got sidetracked a little bit too much, but I feel like I did somewhat okay. We're gonna have to do a dark side. We're gonna have a stream meeting. We're gonna talk about this, right? How did I do? Anyone want to give me some criticism? I think it's been great. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Honestly, thank you. Nah, fun as always. Thank you, Cryo. Thank you. Not enough nudity. Nah. I'm not gonna pull that. I'm not gonna pull that. But yeah, I think I had fun doing this. It was definitely Great. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for the next stream. Did good, and you interacted with chat. Thank you, Octoling. Thank you, man. That means a lot. It's so strange because I've been doing this for a couple of years now. Or at least I've been streaming for at least a year at this point, and it's still so. I wouldn't say intimidating, but it's so different from video content, right? Like I spent so long just making videos, and now I'm like branching out into this new thing, and it's scary. It's fucking scary, but I'm working on it. But yeah, that's I think. Oh boy, I think I don't know. I think this is gonna be a good year for me to like work on that stuff. Uh oh. All right, but I'm gonna send you over to a friend of mine. I got a tip for you. Oh yeah, what tip do you got for me, Rasty? What's the tip? What tip do you got for me? Your sound sucks. You owe me this much money. Blah blah blah, motherfucker. Don't use a border and just use a logo. Okay. No, the border I made just because I wanted to like do it. We don't need to be looking like the LC. True. I did this more for fun. The borders they can definitely go. I do have a logo that I just gotta upload to it. I agree with the rest of not enough nudity. Okay. Okay. You know what? Thanks for stopping by, guys. I'm gonna send you over to One Buff Weeb. I hope you guys enjoy his stream. Bye.